This is Tim Hellman.
This is Bob.
This is Trevor.
This is Movie Talk. Today we're going to review the movie Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows Part 2. Since you know the most about Harry Potter, do you want to say
Alright, I did read the book.
He did his research.
You didn't read this book though?
No.
No. But you know the most about the franchise.
Yeah.
He read more than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically it's Part 2 where Part 1 ends with Voldemort finding the wand, which is one of the 3 Deathly Hallow items that can ward off death. I guess it's the most powerful wand. And what happens is now Harry Potter and his friends, they have to find the Horcruxes, which is, I guess, pieces of Voldemort's soul. So basically the movie is them trying to find all these Horcruxes and to kill Voldemort and destroy them, and then at the same time Voldemort is attacking Hogwarts and trying to take over that. So.
Yeah, my problem with the film is I didn't really know what was going on because I hadn't really paid attention.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched each one, but I don't remember them all.
Yeah.
So I didn't exactly know what was going on all the time. But
Yeah.
I feel like it's confusing.
I think you had to be a big fan to know what was
more
going
towards
on.
the gearheads of Harry Potter.
Well, actually, what I did is I hadn't seen the Part 1 until about a week before I saw Part 2 in theaters. Part 1 was a little more boring.
It was really boring. It was just dragged on, and I was just like, this is really dry.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's different if you know what's going on, read the books, but...
Yeah, I mean, Part 1 was interesting because they're basically sitting around and waiting for about half the movie. Which,
For what? For the next movie?
I guess, pretty much.
They shouldn't have probably stretched it into 2 movies.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I didn't put it in 3 parts. That would have been...
Or every.
I kind of wish they would have done that, just to see if the fans really would have, you know...
Or the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
The last 10 minutes broken into 7 movies. That would have been seeing if people would have paid for that. Yeah.
Wait a year.
You know what's sad is I think most of the fans probably would have.
I know they probably would have.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
That would have been really slow.
Where I feel like Harry Potter expected most of the people that watch the movies to have read the books. To know what's going on. So I feel like people like us got left out. We're like, okay. Cool. Well, overall...
4.5.
4.5 stars?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of stars. Pretty generous.
I liked it.
I'm going to be pretty brutal on this. But,
I gave it 4 out of 5, actually.
4 out of 5.
I'm not a big fan of Harry Potter, but I thought it was well made.
I'd give it 3.5.
3.5.
Yeah. So, but definitely... Yeah.
I think part of me was some of the other movies were just so bad at recreating Harry Potter.
Some of the early ones were pretty bad.
I was like really rooting for it.
Yeah, if you compared it to previous Harry Potter movies, it was good. But compared to like good movies, it was bad.
We're talking down to 4.
You're changing yours.
I think
to 4?
I might. Yeah.
You let us influence.
You give it in.
I'm thinking about other movies like Lord of the Rings and stuff.
Yeah. When you think of like awesome movies, it's just like.
Well, Lord of the Rings is a 5.
Yeah.
I'd still give Harry Potter a 4.
Really?
Because there's so many movies out there, and there's
it seems like once you start
so many movies
5,
on the low end too. That
and once you start coming to 5, it's like exponential.
3's pushing it. That's like, about as high as I can go.
4 through 5.
If you're not a Harry Potter fan, you probably won't really be worth your time to watch.
But you've probably heard of Harry Potter, so.
Well, it doesn't matter if you've heard of Harry Potter. It matters if you know what's going on. I've heard of Harry Potter, and I still don't know what it is.
If you haven't heard of it, then you definitely won't like it. You start watching it, and you're like, "What is this?"
You might like it. You might like it.
But if you haven't seen any of the other movies or heard of it,
I've heard of Harry Potter. Well, I like it.
What's the Harry what? Harry Potter?
I would say if you're not a Harry Potter fan, don't waste your time. Unless you feel like blowing money and don't have any...
But you don't think that Emma Watson is cute?
If you're an Emma Watson fan, then it's probably worth watching. Yeah. Like, I hate Harry Potter, but like one of the only reasons why I watched that movie is because of her. To be honest with you. I'm a fan.
She cut her hair.
She's pretty cool.
She cut her hair.
I think she's legal now too, right?
She's what? Legal? Yeah, she's like 19 or something.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
What would you give her on a scale of 1 through 10?
1 through 10?
Like,
what is this, like overall, or just looks, or just like personality, like all factors? Hotness factors?
Yeah. Which can be...
I don't know, she's still kind of young. I feel like she's gonna grow into, she's gonna probably develop, so I'd say right now she's a 7, and she's just gonna, she's got exponential growth.
She's one of the few actresses you could actually see yourself hanging out with. So
right, she seems like...
give an 8.
She seems like she actually has a brain.
And she's British, so yeah.
And she's British, so that puts her bar above. Yeah, it's a bump up.
American.
So I'll give her an 8. She would be a 7 if she was American, but she's a foreign. She's a European, so I'll give her an 8. She bumps up the points.